Hey guys, what's up? It's Kahoob here. Today I'm going to be talking about Shroom.finance. So if you guys don't know what this crypto project is, it's basically a decentralized exchange for in-game item assets. So that's what GameSwap will be, and so the cryptocurrency GSwap that's not out yet, it'll be connected with GameSwap, their decentralized exchange, and also you need Shroom.finance tokens to farm GSwap tokens or buy GSwap tokens. That's actually really insane to have a decentralized exchange for in-game item assets. I mean, just think about Counter-Strike Global Offensive, CS:GO, how people buy and sell items on the Steam market. I mean, for example, those items that you're buying and selling in the market, and even if you do it through another website, those items aren't truly yours. I mean, for example, if you get VAC banned, they're locked in your account forever, which shows an example of you don't actually control that. Like Steam or Valve, whatever, could do anything to your account. Like they could suspend your account even if you didn't do anything wrong. Maybe someone hacked into your account and they suspend it, and now you don't have access to your items and they're gone forever. I mean, you never know. So one thing I do want to mention, let's go to the article. So this is a DeFi protocol for in-game assets. So it's also related to decentralized finance with farming and everything. So let me just read this quote. It came from this article. I'll have the medium.com link for Shroom at Shroom.finance for you guys to check out all the different articles that they've posted. But basically, here's a quote. I'm reading it from notes, so I don't know where it's somewhere in here. But basically, in-game assets are a big deal, poised for explosive growth in the coming years. The gaming industry is expected to surpass $200 billion in 2023, with the video game assets trading well over $50 billion a year from Juniper Research. The industry is very healthy and has excellent perspectives. So that is, I think it's also right here, something like this. So it makes me even more bullish. I mean, if you guys know video games, you guys know it's growing at an explosive rate. It's only going to keep getting bigger, and with esports and everything. And same with crypto. I mean, it's only going to keep getting bigger. One thing that I do like about and also the NFT craze is coming. I mean, everyone's talking about how NFTs are the next big thing that are going to be worth a lot. A decentralized exchange for exchanging in-game item assets. So, they have to have this software or whatever that you run. They actually have a article that shows it. So this is what their GameSwap thing looks like, their decentralized exchange. So it's just an example. Obviously, they can make changes and stuff, but they actually in here they talk about filters and stuff. So what I was gonna mention is that they understand user friendly, right? They basically they know they have to make their decentralized exchange user friendly for people to use, so it's not all big, bulky, and hard to navigate. So they want navigation to be easy and filter the user interface and have it be user friendly, and a bunch of different ways to filter the items and everything. They also have it for the farmers who are going to be providing liquidity and stuff. That basically on top, they'll have like an area where it shows games that are giving the higher percentage rates and stuff, and just advertise what ones are being farmed and stuff like that, which is pretty cool that they're going to make it user-friendly for people who aren't farming and also for farmers. Another thing is that not only are they going to be making it user friendly, but in one of the articles they also mention this is the quote. So this is where it starts. However, adopting these standards is challenging for conventional video game creators, particularly the small and medium size, since taking care of the blockchain development is oftentimes cumbersome and expensive. So from this article. So I really like that quote. Like in their article, I like that they mentioned that, because let me show you guys some examples now. This is what I was getting to in the beginning. For example, there's all these indie games, right? Among Us is an indie game. Cuphead is an indie game. Hotline Miami is an indie game. Stardew Valley is an indie game. And Hammerwatch is an indie game. If you guys know any of those games, they're all indie games. And as I just read the quote, they're going to be making the blockchain integration easier to be integrated into their games, and so it won't be so expensive and it will be easy to do. So they understand they have to make it easy for these gaming companies, and they also want to make it not they want to make it easy for the smaller indie developers. And these games are huge. Like, these indie games are big. So just imagine if this was if they worked with Shroom.finance to have the in-game item asset decentralized and trading items and all of that. And in my opinion, I think we're moving more towards like a entrepreneurial type of society. Like, you have all these YouTubers and like streamers and people like playing video games for a living with esports and everything like that. So I think also small game developers of indie developers fit in that category of wanting to make a living from making video games without a company overhead or anything like that, just like a small little team or even by themselves. And if that's going to keep growing and indie developers keep growing, gaming's going to keep growing. And another thing is that Shroom.finance isn't only focused on the small game developers and indie game devs. They actually also want to talk to like AAA games and things like that and get talking to them. So it's not like they won't do that if they had the chance. So another thing is that here's a quote from one of their articles. Following the trend of centralized exchanges slowly capitulating to decentralized exchanges such as Uniswap, the future of in-game digital assets is clearly decentralized. The flourishing in-game item asset trading industry will progressively move away from centralized finance exchanges and will ultimately give rise to on-chain primary and secondary markets where items are managed in a peer-to-peer fashion, which I totally agree with. And I think they're doing a good job at researching the space and understanding the gaming industry and the crypto industry and understanding how to bridge the two. And I think they're doing a really good job at it, and they're doing a really good job at explaining it. Another nice thing is I think I'll actually be able to find this just so you guys can see the bottom of this one. They also have a roadmap that they have out, so that's nice to be kind of like know what to expect and see what they're planning on working on. But this is cool. So below here they have all these different things that like for game devs. So if you're a game developer, they will help you promote your game, bootstrap your asset, and link them to the crypto world and its vast liquidity. There's things for yield farmers, developers, designers, marketers, and influencers. So, I mean, you guys should definitely check it out and see if you want to get involved in this. I think it'd be amazing. I think there's a huge future to Shroom.finance. Another nice thing is that in this article, it talks about the Shroom devs are locked and have a supply incentivizing them to build the project for the long game to be successful. As some projects are seen as scams because they say, oh, this project's now 100% community driven because our developers have sold everything, and we're not going to buy back, so it's like, well, what makes you want to continue working on the project? And they say, no, we're not gonna, you guys will just work on it. And then it fails from there as a completely new crypto that happens right away. So the nice thing about Shroom.finance is, they locked their supply and they've shown, let's see, minting keys and more tokens burned is also nice. So yeah, dev funds locked. During this past week, we announced we have decided to lock the 10 million Shroom tokens belonging to the deployer address, which is the address that the dev team used for farming. A big part of these funds will be moved under community control, while the rest will be vested during 1 year and moved into a reserve fund for the devs and project. So I think that is also really cool. Another nice thing is that they have VC firms approaching them. So you can read that right here. And they also made a forum. They have a Discord. They have two Telegram channels, and for just talking, like price talk, and then another just in general. They also have a Twitter too, and they're very active. They're on their Twitter, and the devs are active in Telegram. I mean, the devs are very active and involved with the community. All right, so another thing that since Shroom.finance is being involved with NFTs and everything, Delphi Digital buys 5 Ethereum NFTs for $162,000. So this company, Delphi Digital, a company, bought 5 Ethereum NFTs for $162,000. So, I mean, you can tell that, they're doing most likely as an investment. I don't think they're trying to play this game, Axie Infinities. They're probably just doing it as an investment because they understand that NFTs are the next big thing. Let's see. In brief, Delphi Digital, which purchased the Axie, said NFTs derive their value from the scarcity and rarity of their underlying asset. The firm said investors can even consider purchasing NFTs as part of a crypto portfolio as they aren't usually susceptible to price volatility. All right, so you guys can read this article. I actually found it from Altcoin Daily, as I will show you pause video from Altcoin Daily of NFTs, non-fungible tokens. So Satoshis, who I found out from Altcoin Daily, talked about how he accepted a bid of $8,477 worth of Ethereum from this guy who bought this art piece. I think it's called Hurt Feelings, but he, Satoshis is kind of like new to the scene. He's young, right? And he's already selling NFT tokens and making $8,000 from a single art piece that he created himself as an artist. So, I think NFTs and crypto is making it very promising for future generations, just like For Voyager, I think his name is, part of the new younger generation where, blockchain will be their future. At least in my opinion, I think it's only getting bigger, better, and stronger with blockchain and crypto and the way things are going to be more decentralized. So let me close out of these. And so all these indie games, and they're really big, and Shroom.finance wants to make it easy for indie games, and they want to make it easy just for anyone at all on any side. So whether you're a farmer providing liquidity, or you're a user using the GameSwap decentralized exchange for in-game item trading, they want to make that easy for you to navigate all your items and trading and buying and selling and also cashing out. And they also want to make it easy for game developers, whether it's indie developers or AAA game developers, that for them to integrate Shroom.finance's blockchain or GameSwap into their game. So it'll be easy and not expensive. And trying to make it as easy and as cheap as they can for their protocol or whatever to be integrated into the games. So yeah, I'll link all these articles for you guys to check out. I don't necessarily think I did it justice with explaining it and everything, but if you guys just go and look on Shroom.finance, and I'll link the article and their CoinGecko and everything. It's and also CryptoKitties, in 2018, 170,000 for one little CryptoKitty. And then that's 2 years ago. And now, someone got $8,000 for an art piece on an NFT. So, I don't think it's going away. It's going to keep getting better, and become more popular with NFTs. Anyways, like I said, I'll link all the articles for you guys to check out Shroom.finance. If you guys go to CoinGecko, I'll put this in the description. But all you have to do is scroll down and click on Shroom.eth or Shroom/ETH on Uniswap. And it links it to you right here on Shroom.finance. And there you go. So I won't do this link, but I'll give you guys the CoinGecko link so you can click on there and go to here. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it, because I want as many people out there to know about Shroom.finance, because I don't want anyone missing out on this. I think it's going to be, like the next big thing and whatever, give it a thumbs up. If you guys know how gaming's growing and in-game items with gaming and how you can sell them and trade them for real money, like Shroom.finance said, the future of that is decentralized. And also, there's just so much potential to this cryptocurrency with the gaming growth and crypto growth. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys later in the next video.